How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Virtual History 360. I'm Mr. Wade, and welcome to Teacher Vlog number 17. Can you believe we've made it this far? Wow. All right, so we got a few updates today. We're talking about the weather outside. That's why I started the first frame here with the weather behind me. We're talking about COVID update, and we are talking about what I'm working on in class. So let's get started. All right, so for starters, we are talking about the weather. We have hurricane or storm or whatever you want to call it, wherever, depending on the hour. Hurricane Eta, I believe, is the Greek letter they're on right now. Can you believe we're in the Greek letters this year? This is the first time since 2005 that they've had Greek letters for our named storms. And it's hitting us today. I mean, the bulk of the storm is in South Florida as it's working its way towards the Gulf, and it might turn back. We've gotten some squalls. We haven't got anything too bad. Some heavy bands that have come through. Right now it's pretty calm, like you saw in the beginning there. So we're just kind of hanging in there, business as usual, because it is business as usual. I don't know what else to say. So, all right, so moving forward, what's the update? Well, we're getting more and more kids back, and we were told that the kids that are being asked back to face-to-face instruction are the kids that are struggling with digital learning, okay? So that's fair. We want to give them the best opportunity to be successful. That's why we're doing it. I'm up to, let's see, I have 3 face-to-face classes. One's 22 students, one's 23 students, and then my one class is 26 students. I've been asking for extra desks, and I now have 26 desks. They're all going to be filled. Really hard to socially distance in a regular classroom when you have 26 middle schoolers. So it is what it is, and we're just going to make do with what we got, right? I don't know what else to say. I'm not complaining, because I love teaching these kids, and I'm happy that they're back. I just wish, we had more funding, more classrooms, more teachers, and that comes from the district, that comes from the state. I wish the situation was better, but at the end of the day, my job is to do what I do. So that's why I'm here with you guys. So before I get into the classroom updates, what are you guys dealing with? Are your numbers going up? Are more kids coming back face-to-face for you? Leave a comment below. Let me know. We're in this together. If you have something that's working for you, let me know. Maybe it'll work for me. And obviously, I'm sharing the lessons and stuff that I'm doing, but really, it's just trying to get kids back to normal and get used to doing the work that's normal and what's expected of them. So that's what we're working on. That's my quick update for COVID. Some people have been, some people have been quarantining, but knock on wood, hopefully I'm doing okay. Hope you guys are doing as well. So let's focus on something happy. Let's talk about what's going on in classes and what we got coming up this week. All right, so here's the update for what we have going on in class. We've been working with, in my world history class, I'll be specific, we're working with Hammurabi's code. The kids have been working on a mini-Q or DBQ packet that we talked about last week. They're wrapping it up today. We're actually writing the essay. The kids are doing okay for the most part. I gave them the structure I wanted to see. I wanted to have the introduction, the body paragraph supporting their claim, and then a conclusion. And I've only done one class so far, because this is my lunch period right now. But they're doing all right with it in my world history class. And if they don't finish today, I'll give them time to finish tomorrow as we move into our grand tour. That gives the kids the chance to catch up. Speaking of which, I think that's probably been the best I can say for how this is going is time. Kids need the time. By doing this grand tour project at the end of the unit, it gives the kids that need extra time. It's built in that I don't have to worry about students falling behind because I'm moving forward. It's me putting on the brakes for a few days to talk to the kids. And if the kids need extra time to finish something, now that gives them the opportunity to do so. For my U.S. kids, we're working through our American Revolution unit. We're in level 2, which deals with the war itself. And I think they're doing a pretty good job with that. We're going to see my face-to-face kids will finish the level 2 tomorrow. And I think it's going pretty well. They're hitting the big key points of the war. It's not so much about names and dates, but understanding the big events. So I think it's working pretty well. What do you guys think? How's things on your end? If you're teaching U.S. or world, what units are you in, and what lesson ideas? For my world history, for my U.S. kids, as we finish level 2, if you're finished with the work and caught up, I want to reward them. I want to give them a chance to play Among Us. We talked about this before. I figured out a way to make it work. It's going to be framed around spies in the British ranks, and I think that kind of ties in well together. whoever's the imposter will be the spy, and it's up to the rest of the crew, the British soldiers or the regulars, to figure out who the imposter is, who is the spy among them. And I think this will be a pretty cool simulation to give the kids that are finished and caught up, while giving the kids that need extra time. So I think that about wraps it up for this update. It's a short one. It's a happy Monday. We're moving through this. If you have any ideas that you want to share with me, leave them below. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn that red button gray so you can keep up with these entries like this. And if you want to support the channel, I have my Teespring store. I try to update new ideas, and I'll leave the link right here for you. And then other than that, I'm going to let you go. So for Virtual History 360, I'm Mr. Wade. I'll see you next time.